suppose first thing, it is your old club. What are your feelings about going back there?
I always enjoy going back there. There's still a few people that was there from my time, some friendly faces. It's a very difficult place to go, but yeah, I had 5 or 6 very happy years there.
And there are a couple of places above Cheltenham in the table, but if you win on Tuesday night, you go above them. Extra motivation there?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, they started the season poorly and they've been on a great run of form to get where they are. I think they're a point off the playoffs, so I mean, we could be above them there if it weren't for the Southend game. But yeah, to leapfrog above them tomorrow on Tuesday night, if we beat them, that'd be good.
And it would just keep you in touch with presumably where everyone at the club wants to be, towards the top end of the table. Yeah,
we want to get. I've said it before. I want to get as many points as we can as quickly as possible, and get as high up the table as we can, and stay there for as long as we can. And we're a fair way into the season now, and it'd be a good time to kick on and keep getting the results.
Have you and the rest of the coaching team worked out sort of what changed in the second half on Saturday? Because first half so good, went in goal up. They say best time to score is just before half time. Well, you did that, but second half, Morecambe got back into it and got a draw.
Yeah, it was disappointing. It really was. Prior to the game, we were looking forward to it. We thought it was give us a good opportunity to, get 3 points and keep our good run going. And it looked like we were doing that. We scored a great goal. Played some nice stuff first half, but sometimes you've got to give the opposition credit, and second half they really come at us and had a real good go at us, and they thoroughly deserved the goal that they got. They had a very successful season last year. They just missed out on promotion, Morecambe, and they're a good team, and they've still got a lot of the same players. I think they're in a false position in the league at the moment, and come the end of the season they'll be a lot higher up. So it was disappointing not to get all 3 points, but you can still look at it as a point gained.
I suppose as well it shows the importance of being clinical and taking your chances, because if you'd have taken them all, you could have been out of sight.
Yeah, it's happened a couple of times. I mean, the pleasing thing is we are making chances, and we can score goals. If we'd kept a clean sheet, we would have won the game. So it doesn't matter how many chances you miss. If we'd done our job defensively as a team, we would have got the 3 points.
Can that be put down to the youth generally across the squad, that you don't always score in 2s and 3s, or is that, nobody misses a chance deliberately, do they?
Yeah, you do forget. I mean, we do forget ourselves sometimes how young we are, and you do get inconsistencies at a young age. It's difficult to. They're not machines, they're human beings, and they're still young, and they are going to make mistakes. It's not an exact science. It's people have good days and bad days.
And there are a couple of changes for that Morecambe game, partly because of the schedule of matches coming up. Is that something that we're going to see, likely to see continued over the next game or so as well?
We've got a lot of games coming up to including the Christmas period. We've got a few midweek, as we have I think 4 games, over the Christmas period. So the team will be getting changed. We're very fortunate at the moment that we've got a lot of the injured players back. I think there's only Marley Watkins who's out injured at the moment. So we've got a selection headache, if you like, because everybody wants to be playing, and we've got to decide when and who to leave out and play. For the good of the squad and the good of the team, and the good of the club. And people want to play every week. They want to play every minute of every game, and they can't do that. So it's up to us to get those decisions right.
And no problems after Saturday. Everyone come through okay?
There was a couple of bumps and bruises, but I think hopefully the people who might have been struggling should be okay for tomorrow night.
So no problem with Danny's tightness, and also Wes just went off after 70 minutes, but that's precautionary.
Wes was tired. You do forget he's missed a lot of games, or he's missed a lot of match time over his 6 weeks or so he's been out, and it's a big ask just to come back in and get a match pace like he was before his injury. So Wes was tired. Danny Andrews been out for a while. He tightened up in his hamstring area, but yeah, hopefully they should be okay.
Great stuff, thank you, good luck.
You're welcome.
Neil, I'm sure you still keep a close eye on Macclesfield, and they've probably surprised a few people this season, haven't they, with the start they've had?
Yeah, definitely. I think I don't think there was much expectation on them to, you know, be up in the playoff positions and looking at promotion. But Gary Simpson's doing a great job. He really is. He's got a squad of players who work very hard together for each other. They've got lots of talent, and they've got some good physical attributes. And as I say, it'll be a real difficult place to go to.
You had great success there, didn't you? I think you were captain when you won the league and got back in the professional game. So we always have good memories of this time.
Yeah, I had 5 years with Sammy McElroy from last week. I was his captain for 5 years. We got into League One from the conference. We won the FA Trophy. We won the conference and we denied promotion as well. So we did have a lot of success, and it was, from a personal point of view, it was one of the highlights of my career.
How did Steve Cottrell manage to persuade you to come south after all that success up in the northwest?
I didn't fall out with Sammy McElroy, but I'd lost my place in the team, and it was time to move on. As I said, I had 5 years there. I wasn't as regular as I would have liked to have been. And I truthfully, when I moved, I thought I'll never find another club like I had at Macclesfield, and the exact same thing happened. We got promoted out the league, we got promoted again, and I've got so many happy memories from this club also. So I feel like I've been spoiled with the success and the enjoyment I've had from the two clubs.
Yeah, they are quite similar clubs, aren't they? Because they both came up traditionally non-league clubs, both had a bit of success in the league and now sort of consolidated.
Yeah, absolutely. They both clubs won the trophy in the successful periods that they had, with the promotions as well. And it took a couple of seasons longer for Cheltenham to get promoted into League One, but we're established league clubs now, and both clubs are doing okay this season, and it's nice to see both they're looking at the top end of the table rather than the bottom.
Yeah, Mark was a bit disappointed with the boos at the end of the game on Saturday. Did you think that was a bit harsh, or do you think it just shows how much you've raised everyone's expectations already?
Yeah, we have moved on. Sometimes people get frustrated, no one more than Mark or myself. It could have been aimed at the officials, perhaps. We can put it that way.
Yeah. But a lot of positives to take from it, and you're unbeaten in 5, and I think it's 1 in 9 now. So.
Yeah, absolutely. The Bradford defeats, I think 1 in 8 and 1 in 9, like you say. We're on a nice little run, and these the points add up, and it felt like a defeat on Saturday, and it felt like a bad defeat for some reason. But in the cold light of day, we drew 1-1, and we've got an extra point, and we've moved up a place. So. It's expectation levels do get raised, but that's a business we're in, and we've no problems with about that.
Cheers, Neil.